sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has... The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
They run with Pope again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Sanders. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the former Buckeye, the young rookie QB from Ohio State. Throwing to start the drive. Odom. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Looking to throw. Odom. Open man, it's Hunter. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Pressure comes and down he goes. Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here comes Reed. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Play action. It's Sanders. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
That's multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. First down carry for Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the shotgun, Sanders. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now 3rd down and very long.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Sanders. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Sanders to throw. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. 33 yards that time.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. And his kick is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 96 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish a run game.
2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5.
Operating from the gun, Odom. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Broncos' 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st down, Denver.
Off play action, Odom. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Makes it 3rd down.
Back to throw. Odom. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down.
17-0 our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Odom. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Operating from the gun. Odom. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him 2 on the play there. And it's good enough for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Sanders. That's complete to Dobbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He has enough for the 1st down, and the keeper a gain of 6.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's going to keep this again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Now he'll try to run with this. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And he's going to use his legs here. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
Emmanuel Forbes on the stop. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And we'll get this one down to about the 17. 2nd down and 8.
Zach Allen. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Now Sanders. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Throwing, Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this 1st half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good.
Off the bootleg. Odom. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. Picked off by Travis Hunter. Oh, what a move. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Well, they go with a tight end carry. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the 1st half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Odom. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make it 24-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Nick Bonito showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. The tight end in motion right. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Denver offense at the line ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The Browns 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Odom. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by John Campbell.
Back to throw. Sanders. A short throw caught by Andrews. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Here now a 3rd down and 8. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Looking to put a drive together.
He'll start it again to Henry.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion.
On play action, here's Shedeur.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now Sanders from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Odom. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Operating from the gun. Odom. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
3rd down and 13.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Looking to throw. Odom. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Back to throw. Sanders. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's more. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Denver's offense now set to go.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Odom under pressure, and down he goes. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. To throw is Sanders. Throwing to start the drive. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Sanders.
Nick Bonito picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Sanders from his own end zone.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
And they'll try to run the option here.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Here's Sanders.
This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Shedeur.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Leads to 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pope. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And they'll get him down here at the 23. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
On the return.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Back to throw. Odom. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
And they'll get this down to the 10. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Another Broncos.
Looking to throw. Odom. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Recovered by the offense.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Sanders. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Makes it 3rd.
Looking to throw. Sanders. They set up the screen for Henry.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Henry running right. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Pope. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion.
Play action. It's Sanders.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 37-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 27. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Browns first down.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running from the gun with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. Henry up the middle. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
And they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
That's good for a Browns first down.
He'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Incomplete.
2nd down, goal to go.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.